Hello, this is Joe Pryor of the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City. Oklahoma is an energy state. We all know that. We have a lot of natural gas, we have a lot of oil, we have a lot of shale, and so we do a lot of drilling. It is a big deal. So what's happening in the oil business? What's going on? Because it really does affect the Oklahoma market. Now, we know that we've seen a real meltdown in the energy market in terms of prices. We saw it actually go at one time below $30 a barrel. And if that price, we have some oil companies, especially if they're heavily leveraged, have a problem. We also know that we get less revenues for the state, so state government suffers. Now, the good news is that typically about 4 to 5% only of the Oklahoma population, it's the working population, work in the energy industry. In fact, I had a world-class economist come and speak at a meeting in March that told us that, this is the best oil bust you'll ever see. However, that being said, oil industry, the natural gas industry is really, really important. And what's the good news that I can tell people right now is that at $52 a barrel, we're doing extremely well. In fact, at $44 a barrel, we make about a 40%, the oil companies, not me, but the oil companies make about a 40% return on investment. And so it returns them to profitability. We've got some pretty good sized oil companies that were heavily leveraged, and they had to declare Chapter 11. They had to reevaluate their debts and renegotiate their debts, which they've done. But with the higher oil prices, they've been able to come out of bankruptcy very, very strong. We also know that a lot of the companies went ahead and drilled, put their hard cost into the ground, took the losses, but didn't extract. And so at $14 a barrel, they're now going to be making a lot of money in 2017. We also know that hiring was fairly neutral in Oklahoma City, that we weren't bringing on new people. Now we're bringing on new people, and these are high-paying jobs. So the oil industry is extremely important to Oklahoma City, but I also want to mention natural gas, because it's been the real laggard here when it comes to price for a long time. However, the United States is now a net exporter of natural gas. And do you think we have a lot of oil in Oklahoma? You ought to see the amount of natural gas that we have. And so for the fossil fuel industry, things are looking up. It's looking up for a long time, because after the oil comes the natural gas. This is going to enrich Oklahoma. It's going to make the state more powerful in the coming years. We know that these oil prices now are reaching a point of stability. We know that OPEC has agreed to cuts because they have to in order to maintain any profitability in the Middle East. And so the future looks good in this respect. You're going to pay a little bit more for gas, but you're going to have a vibrant real estate market and a vibrant economic market in Oklahoma City. This is Joe Pryor of the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City. We deliver traditional real estate values at the speed of technology.